weird. Okay, all right, let's get started. We're wound up. Put my band on. We're gonna get going.
I'm very impressed, Dana.
Hi. Did I recorded it?
Yeah, I'm super impressed. I mean,
I know. Well, you know me. I mean, welcome
I heard
back.
how happy you were when you.
It worked.
Yeah.
I know, and it's recording right now. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna go. We're gonna start with our stretches. Miss seeing you. And turn this off. All right, let's get started. Stretching. Big wide straddle. Toes forward. Let's lean in. All right, switch it out. 45 minutes. All right, so now we rotate over that front knee, pushing through that back heel, arms up overhead, big arch in that back. And switch. All right, let's reach for those toes. Switch out. All right, get your quads slight bend, that standing leg, grabbing on an ankle, pulling tight. And swing that leg through. Get that active stretch in there. All right, switch it out. And swing that leg through. All right, now wide stance. Let's do big hip circles for 1. And reverse. And tighten up. Big arm circles forward for 1. And reverse. All right, and chest crisscross. Okay, so we are doing, well, hello. How are you? All right, hold on. Where are you, Randy? Hold on, I gotta change it up here. Hold on, we've got, what's going on? What are the goggles? Okay, got it. Okay, I got you. Okay, right? Okay, that's awesome. All right, so here's what's happening. We've done this before. We're gonna start with, we're gonna have a main exercise. It's all timed. It's the main exercise that we're gonna do for 30 seconds, followed by exercise A, B, and C. So that main exercise, we're gonna lead with, we're gonna do exercise A, then we'll follow up with the main exercise, then exercise B, main exercise, exercise C. I know that doesn't make sense. We've done this before. So essentially, we're doing squat. Main exercise is gonna be squat, alternating side kick, pulling a weight. Then we'll go to exercise A, which is 1 weight, arms up overhead. It's gonna be that overhead tricep extension. That's exercise A. Going back to main exercise, squat, alternating side kick. Then we're gonna do alternating wide squat, narrow squat for exercise B, which is wide squat, narrow squat, switching sides, wide squat, narrow squat, back to main exercise again, alternating squat, side kick, and then exercise C, which is gonna be that press, twist, back to center down, press, twist, back to center down. 30 seconds back to back for each exercise is 2 sets total, okay? So there's no rest in between. And again, taking onto 1 heavy weight, I would start with, and we're gonna go straight into that first main exercise, which is gonna be that squat alternating side kick for 30 seconds as soon as I get my clock up and running, which will be right, oh shoot, now. So we're gonna start here in 7 seconds.
Starting your topping on workout. Get ready.
I'm getting ready. Okay, squat, alternating side kick, and go. Squat and alternate. Okay, we're going into that first A exercise, which is an overhead tricep extension, 2, 1. All right, swing that weight up overhead, squeezing those elbows together and extend. All right, going back to squat, alternate side kick in 3. All right, ready? And squat, alternate side kick. Wide squat, narrow squat here in 3. Ready? And wide squat, narrow squat, switching sides. Squat, alternating side kick here in 3. Okay, ready? Squat and side kick. Alternate. And we're going to press and twist here in 3, 2, 1, and press and twist. All right, we're going to start here from the top again with a squat, alternating side kick for round 2 and 3, 2, 1. All right, ready? Squat, alternating side kick. Lean with the heel. Overhead tricep extension here in 3. Ready? And up and over, extend, squeezing those elbows together. All right, squat, alternate side kick here in 3, 2, 1. Ready? And go. Alternate wide squat, narrow squat here in 3. And go. Wide squat, narrow squat. Switch it out. Our last squat, alternate side kick here in 2, 1. Ready? And squat, alternate side kick. This is it. And our last press and twist here in 3, 2, 1, and press and twist. Back to center and down, switching sides. Okay, resting here in 3, 2, 1, and that's a set. All right, so you see the drill here. This is going to be the same formula moving forward with all these sets. The next one we're going to do is going to be a plank followed by this will be full ab work. I'm going to give you a modification because in the middle of this, we're going to have essentially a minute and a half plank through the middle, and I'll show you exactly where, and I'll give you that modification then. So that main exercise is going to be that palm plank position, making sure that straight line from head to heel, and you're going to pop up or pike up, reaching for that opposite toe, coming back down to flat back, and switching out sides. That's going to be that main exercise. Exercise A is going to be rangers. That's where those legs are extended out to that 3/4 bend. My hands are behind my head, elbows wide. I'm going to draw in, knee to elbow, release. Other side, knee to elbow, release. Both knees to elbow, release, and crunch. Everybody's range of motion may vary. You may come all the way up. That could be your full ranger or do the deep crunch, whatever your comfort level is. Back to the plank to toe reaches. Then this is where we're going to stay up. You're going to go straight into alternating shoulder taps for that exercise B. Then back to plank to toe reaches. Then flipping over for exercise C, which is going to be resting my head, palms down by my side, feet flexed. We're doing a full leg drops. That's that final exercise in that set. If for whatever reason you're having any shoulder issues or that's going to be bothering you at all as far as that full plank position, you can flip over and you can do a deep heel reaches instead of those shoulder taps for the exercise, that second exercise in that set. All right, so hopefully you guys can stay up with me for that minute and a half. But if you have any shoulder issues, flip it over to give your rest in those shoulders, rest for that period of time. So we're going to start up with that plank alternating toe reaches for 30 seconds. It's going to be in 7 seconds. Oh my gosh, seriously? All right, so 7 seconds, going to start up, plank to toe reaches. And we are, oh, come on, seriously. All right, that's coming up in 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and up. Hike up, reaching for opposite toe, coming back down to flat back and switching out. It doesn't have to be fast and furious. It's really about pressing yourself up and getting that work through those abs. Make sure you're coming down that flat back in between. 3, 2, 1, and let's flip over. That first exercise A, rangers, ready, knee to elbow release. Other side, knee to elbow release. Both knees to elbow and release. Starting over. And back up to plank to toe reaches and up, flipping over, plank to toe reaches. Hike up, reaching, coming back down to flat back. All right, we're going to go into those shoulder taps here in exactly 3, 2, 1. Staying up if you can, shoulder taps. If not, flip over and go those heel reaches. Making sure you're keeping that hips pointed down, flat back. Okay, back to plank to toe reaches here in 3. And ready? Pike up, reaching opposite toe, coming back down to flat back and switching it out. Okay, we're gonna give ourselves a rest here for the leg drops. So rolling over, flat back in 3, 2, 1. All right, flip over, resting your head, palms down by your side, lower those legs. All right, 3, 2, 1, and flip over, back up, plank to toe reaches. Second set. Flipping over for those rangers in 3, 2, 1. All right, flip over, rangers. Again, as I say, everybody's range of motion is going to vary on these. Make sure you get that deep crunch in while you draw those legs in to meet your elbows. Three, two, 1, and back up, flipping over, plank to toe reaches. This is that second minute and a half stretch we're gonna have up in this plank position. All right, we're gonna stick it out here in exactly 3, 2, 1, shoulder taps. Make sure you're not rotating those hips too much side to side. Keep everything pointed down towards your mat. All right, back to toe reaches in 2, 1, and ready. Pike up, reach, and coming back down, flat back. We're almost done with this. All right, leg drops in 2, 1. All right, let's flip it over. Resting your head, palms down by your side, leading with those heels, like dropping those legs. Making sure the small of your back is not lifting up off the mat. Okay, we're resting here in 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Exercise.
All right.
Workout pause. Workout reset.
All right, let's stand up. Yes, Greg, we're up and down today. Grab a sip of something to drink. We'll go into this third set of these. And we're going to start with our main exercise, which again, I would grab onto a heavier set of weights if you have them close by. We're doing 2 weights for this one. And the first exercise, or I should say the main exercise in that, this one is going to be the curtsy lunge, the alternating curtsy lunge. So that's holding weights by our side and we're alternating that curtsy. So side to side, that's that main exercise that we're bringing in. Second exercise, or exercise A, is upright row, making sure you're rolling those shoulders back, proud chest, rolling all the way up, making sure you're releasing all the way back down. So for That's gonna be that exercise A. Exercise B is gonna be a front squat. So you're gonna take those weights in this position and staying in this bicep curl position. And we're doing a deep squat, almost knees to meeting elbows, and then coming back up. That's gonna be that exercise B. And then third exercise is gonna be an alternating, both palms facing in, deeper bend in my back. So I'm sort of sticking that butt out, so it's a flat back, and I'm doing a row, double row with both those weights. That's gonna be that exercise C. All right, so starting from the top, again, making sure you've got those heavy weights by your side. We're doing that curtsy lunge to begin with. And I will remind you of each exercise prior to it starting. Why can I get this thing to start? We've got 7 seconds on the clock to start.
Starting at the top of our
Weights to my side, ready here and go.
exercise.
All right, I'm gonna start that first A exercise in upright row here in 3, 2, 1. All right, rolling those shoulders back. Roll up and make sure you release all the way down. Okay, back to curtsy in 3, 2, 1. All right, curtsy. All right, so now we're doing that front squat. So that's just front loading the squat. Just we'll get a little deeper in 3, 2, 1. Up and deep squat, toes forward. Really should feel that through those quads. Make sure you're coming all the way down, powering all the way up. Curtsy here in 3, 2, 1. Weights to my side. Let's curtsy. All right, it's that double row, bent over row in 2, 1. Okay, bend over, bend those knees flat back and roll up, making sure release all the way down. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top. And release all the way down. Okay, we're going starting at the top here in curtsy in 2, 1. Ready and curtsy. Upright row here in 3, 2, 1. Palms in and row up. Make sure those shoulder blades or your shoulders are rolled back and releasing all the way down. All right, back to curtsy here in 3, and curtsy. All right, get ready for that deep front squat here in 3, 2, 1. Palms in, deep squat, toes forward. All right, we're gonna do a curtsy lunge here in 3, 2, 1, and curtsy. Bend over, double row, 2, 1, ready. Deep bend, looking forward, rolling up, releasing all the way down. All right, resting here in 3, 2, 1, and it's a rest. All right, we have a sip. We're gonna start with, I'm gonna explain this a little bit because I'm gonna give you the option. You might wanna bring in a lighter set of weight for the middle exercises. So I'm gonna stick with, you can kind of keep them close by. The front or main exercise in this is gonna be front alternating front lunges. So it's a little redundant. Front lunges, alternating. That's that main exercise. This is where I'm gonna swap out my weights, unless you just wanna keep those lighter weights through the whole thing, that's totally fine. We're doing that wide bicep curl. That's where you're making sure you're pressing those arms back so you're engaging that upper back, and we're drawing those elbows or weights into shoulders and releasing out to that slightly bent arm. That's gonna be that exercise A. Exercise B is gonna be holding weights here at chest. It's that alternating cross punch. That's that exercise B. And then exercise C, making sure I'm rolling those shoulders back, is gonna be alternating front lat lift. That's gonna be that third and final exercise. Again, for all these 3 exercises, I'm gonna switch out for a little bit lighter weight because it can be a little bit hard on your shoulders, and that's just my preference. But I think you guys want to continue switching out weights, that's totally fine. All right, so starting at the top with those alternating front lunges, we've got 7 seconds on the clock, holding weights by my side. I'm gonna step forward, alternating 3, 2, 1, and step forward. All right, I'm gonna switch out those weights for that first one, which is a wide bicep curl here in 2, 1. All right, switch it out, grabbing second weight, or unless you're staying with them, and drawing those weights to shoulders and releasing out to a slightly bent arm. Making sure you're pressing those arms back so you're engaging that upper shoulder area or back area. Like bending the knees. All right, back to the alternating front lunges in 2, 1. All right, switch it out. Deep front lunge. All right, we're gonna go back to the lighter weights. If you have them in hand, stick with them. We're doing an alternating cross punch. Ready, grabbing those weights, alternating holding weight here at chest and cross punch, alternating sides. Making sure, trying to keep everything pointed forward. Back to those alternating front lunges here in 3. And let's go. We're gonna start their alternating front lat lifts, 2, 1, and alternating front lat lifts. Rolling the shoulders back and alternate. Just to shoulder height. All right, back to this top with those alternating front lunges here in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's start at the top. Alternating front lunge. Wide bicep curl here in 3, 2, 1. Arms, palms up and draw it in. All right, back to the front lunges in 3, 2, 1. All right, release those weights. Grab the other set. Let's do it. Alternate cross punch here in 3, 2, 1. And let's cross punch. All right, last set of lunges, 2, 1, and let's lunge it out. This is it. Final set. Front lat lift here in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's drop those weights. This is it. Last standing exercise for the day, unless you guys are gonna continue on after me. All right, we're gonna rest here in exactly 3, 2, 1, and it's a rest.
Exercise.
All right, this is it. Final set.
Recovery set.
Didn't think we had enough planks in the last one, so guess what? That main exercise is going to be a forearm plank. And then again, making sure you get that straight line from head to heel on that. So That's that main exercise. Lots and lots of planks today. Flipping over, grabbing onto one heavy weight, legs up. If you make sure you don't wiggle too much side to side, we're doing the Russian twist. That's exercise A. Then back to plank, then exercise B, going all the way down, alternating the bicycles, making sure you're really pressing through those heels. I don't want fast motion, I want deliberate, slow and deliberate, pressing through those heels on that rotation. And then exercise C, palms down by my side, resting my head. It's that lower body curl, which means you're pressing butt up off the ground and releasing down. Make sure, again, keeping that control as much as you go up as well as when you go down. So those are the 4 exercises: plank, Russian twist, bicycle, lower body curl, and then we get to stretch. All right, so let's start at the very top. Lots of flipping, flopping, as Craig likes to call it. We're going to start with the forearm plank for 30 seconds. We're going to come up here in exactly 7 seconds. Ready, up in 7, sorry. And 3, 2, 1, and up. Again, making sure you're not dipping your hips too much. Everything's tight and engaged. Straight line from head to heel. All right, we're going to flip over again for that first exercise, which is a Russian twist in 3, 2, 1. Grabbing that weight on the way. Russian twist, lean back, engaging that core. Forearm plank again here. 3, 2, 1. All right, weight down, flipping over. Plank number 2, more to come. All right, exercise B here, which is bicycles. B for bicycles in 3, 2, 1. All right, flip over, hands behind your head, elbows wide, slow, deliberate, really pressing through those heels. Three, two, 1, and back over. Let's another plank. Getting close. All right, remember this third exercise, or exercise C, is lower body curl. 2, 1, flipping over, resting your head, popping that butt up, keeping the control on the up as well as the down. Three, two, 1, and flip. Second set. This is our last final set. Forearm plank. Getting close. All right, we're Russian twisting here in 3, 2, 1, and flip, grabbing that weight. plank in 3, 2, 1. All right. Second to last plank. We're getting there. Getting close. All right, get ready for bicycles here in 3, 2, 1, and bicycles. Three, two, one. This is our final plank. We are so close. Over halfway. This is our final plank. And we are going to do our lower body curls here in exactly 3, 2, 1. And resting that head, popping that butt up. Last exercise for me. Three, two, one, and let's rest. Awesome, we did it. All right, let's stretch. Well deserved. All right, arms up overhead, legs long on the mat. A couple big deep breaths in. Slight arch in your back. Make sure you blow it out. All right, now I'm gonna hug those knees in, rolling side to side, really stretching out, working out that lower back. Holding on to my right as I extend that left long on the mat, hugging a little tighter. And then left hand pulls that right knee across as I stretch, twist myself out, looking over that right shoulder and extended arm. And let's switch. Extending my right, hugging my left, squeeze in tight. And right hand pulls that left knee across it and twisting out, looking over my left shoulder and extended arm. And now I'm gonna roll with knees as I roll all the way up. Soles of my feet together, hands on ankle, elbows pushing on my inner thighs. I'm gonna extend that right foot leg long as I plant my left, and that right elbow hooks on that left knee. And let's switch. And then both legs long, big, big arm circles, diving for those toes, big, deep breath. And you're all done. Hello, Tilly. All right, thanks everybody. I'm so proud of myself. I recorded it. Let's say stop recording.
Thank you, Dave.
Good to see you, Will.
Thanks,
All right.
Dana.
It's all done. Stop recording.